Hey everybody, it's Coach.
And Mrs. Coach.
It is time to rock and roll.
Okay.
We've got some Itzy today with their new release called Rock and Roll. And that is a great song title, but it'll be interesting to see what a K-pop group does with it. And Itzy does have some rocky sounding songs, so this should be interesting. Now, I only noticed it a moment ago, but this is it's the Itzy Japan official, and that means this one could get blocked.
Well, hey, hopefully it won't. Because
we were told that a lot of the Japan content gets blocked. So if it does get blocked, it'll be on our Patreon, which is patreon.com/CoachCastTV, along with all the other good stuffs that's over there that has been blocked. And if not, then everybody knows we got a Patreon. So we're going to rock and roll coming up next. All right. Well, after Mrs. Coach and I just had a very interesting conversation off camera, we're now ready to go. This is a very interesting opening scene here.
Yeah, it looks like something's about ready to crack.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me, for some reason, I just had Godzilla in my head. Not literally, although there's space up there. It's big. It's cavernous. Coach's brain is cavernous.
Okay.
We gotta power up. 마치노 zonde time everything's possible. 미오 마카세 에가이 테크 A to Z 하지케루 energy. 고노 세카이 오 가케미 다시 따이. 하키리 blast 이키니 flash clichéは 놓고 사슴이 please take a chance. Got no break. Time it I tear it down, okay? I'll show you how. 타이 끝은 어른이 by now. 엄마이는 맘에 들어.
I have a lot of stuff to say, so you go first.
I like it. It's not typical, it's a little different from some of their other stuff. And I mean, rock and roll, I was thinking more of something, loud and but this is actually kind of mellow rock and roll.
Yeah, first of all, this reminds me honestly of a sound that you'd hear from Twice. I think that's a fair assessment. It's a little, it is what it is, but it reminds me a little bit. It does remind me a little bit of a Twice sound. Secondly, the little time off, I guess, that they had has not hurt them at all in the looks department. Good Lord. First of all, Rujin, I like her hairstyle, and Leah, whoo.
They're all beautiful. Yes,
they are. But yes, that was all I had to say, but that was a lot. It was important.
Okay.
Leah, what have you done? I just want to point out, that's probably what my room would look like if Mrs. Coach was not around.
That's true.
It is true.
That's a 100% true statement. Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about this song, if I'm being honest.
I like it. It's got a really catchy beat. It just wasn't what I was expecting from Itzy.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to title it rock and roll, you need to actually do that in the song.
It's kind of got a little rock
Really?
Maybe.
No. Thanks for playing.
Unless they turn it up.
Yuna. Well, it was interesting.
That was definitely a little bit more poppier.
Yeah, I swear I feel like I could just fit that right into a Twice discography and it would fit right in there. And I'm not saying that critically, because that's just the sound that I would have expected from Twice.
It's amazing how you can look at a title of a song, think you're expecting one thing, and then it's totally opposite, but not a bad opposite.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, and it was not a bad song. It was just not rock and roll. And everybody knows on this channel we do give our honest thoughts of our first reactions. We don't try to glaze over and make it better than it is or worse.
This is
than
more
it is.
my style.
It is. It's more your style. Yeah, and I'm glad you liked it. But I will say they are looking mighty fine. So, Mrs. Coach and I were having a conversation about who we would put on our K-pop Mount Rushmore. I think that changes from time to time, if I'm being honest. Our four top idols.
Two of my four top has not changed from the day we started this channel.
Yeah, I think Leah would be in my K-pop Mount Rushmore. Yeah.
Then
I
who
do
would
believe.
you take off? Just have a rotating one?
Yeah, it'd be like one of those digital billboards that just keeps rolling through, like 30 of them, and at any given time, 4 of them are showing. But yeah, I really do. She is way, way high on my list of favorites. That's a conversation we've had a few times in the comments with our viewers, but I am really curious about you guys. If you were putting together a K-pop Mount Rushmore, female groups, who, and can be solo artists as well, who would you put as your top 4? And probably most people would have a hard time narrowing it down to 4, because every time I think about this, I'm like, who could I possibly cut from this bigger list?
Well, I think, at least for me, there's 2 that will always be at the top. But there's so many good groups and so many talented young ladies, it would be extremely hard. And I think when you're doing something like that, you have to look at who resonates with you the most.
It's a personal choice. Yes.
And it can be, I don't think you could go wrong putting anybody up there. That's my opinion.
I was actually just going to say that there is no wrong answer to that. You could put any 4 from any groups, and if those are the 4 that resonate with you, it is the proper answer.
Yeah, because there's so many talented young ladies in the K-pop industry. And it would be hard to say, one outshines the other, because at any given moment, when they're doing a song, it's their song.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I was saying the other day, you could even just take a 4-person group like Blackpink or aespa and just plug those in, and that's your Mount Rushmore, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because for example, you could plug either of those 2 groups in and have a great Mount Rushmore. So it's just a fun conversation, and no way to disrespect anyone that's not in your top 4. Yeah. You could have a top 400 and still not cover all these groups.
I don't think there is a way to cover all of them. I really don't, because of how hard they work and how much talent they have and just the energy they bring. I don't think you can put them in, an actual category all by themselves.
Yeah, for all the people who may resonate with you and me, our viewers may not really put any of our favorites in their Mount Rushmore.
And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because ours is not even close to anywhere remotely.
No, together. But the ones that are on your list or the ones that are on my list are ones we both say, oh yeah, I can understand why you would have that person on your list. So anyway, all in good fun, and to drive some comments on the video. So anyway, please leave your comments, throw a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed.
And ring that bell.
And we'll be back again soon on CoachCast TV.